Ah! Hi. First off, gotta start every stream with squishing Dumpy. Squish, 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 squish. Hello, Amy. Yes, here's your stream. Dumpy squish. 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 It's a good way to warm up my fingers. There we go, and then Dumpy gets to sit in there and safeguard my heart or something. How are you going, Amy? How has your weekend been? My hair is still wet, so it is very, very flat. Flat fuck Friday! Except it's not Friday anymore, it's Sunday. But Flat Fuck Sunday doesn't quite have the same ring to it, unfortunately. Alright, where were we? We were suffering, that's where we were. Hello, Squid! Squish that crochet dumpster, hell yeah. Keeping busy as much as I can, fair. How are you tonight? Still alive, not on fire. Had to think about that one for a second there. But no, I'm good. I am okay. I mean, I'm already forgetting to breathe, so that's a good sign, but other than that, I'm doing alright. Oh! What kind of visual abomination is Mixie going to end up as today? Oh no! Oh no. Once again, Mixie has lost her eyeballs. Mixie is doing the judging you squint. Winning! We lost the stars. Sad face. We get stripes now instead. Did she actually have stars on her skin before? I honestly do not remember what she looked like because I hadn't looked at her today. But, oh well. I don't mind the stripes. The stripes are alright. The stripes are tolerable. I just love her, like, very flat mouth. You and me both, Mixie. You and me both. And her tiny, tiny, beady, flat black eyes with absolutely no shine or any hint of emotion other than... Mixie is definitely a mood. Mixie is a big mood. Yes, hello, Squid! How is my favorite tentacle abomination today? Tentacle abomination. All the better for hugging. I'm really struggling with that oxygen thing. Ugh, resisting the urge to cross my legs. I must not cross my legs. That is how I end up with pins and needles in my everything. I must sit properly. But it feels so unnatural, not crossing my legs. It feels so weird. And I don't know why. I mean, apart from the fact that, like, there's absolutely nothing straight about me. Other than that. Oh yeah, happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to everyone. I believe it is the first Aero Visibility Day on the 5th this month. It's about time Aeros became visible and held accountable. I should give the Skitten some pride flags to hold during this month. I just haven't gotten around to doing anything about it. Oh well, maybe in time for next stream if I remember. I'm not gonna remember. But I think having the Skitten there holding a couple of pride flags would be very cute. I'd probably go with the full rainbow flag and then the Ace and Aero flags. Maybe even the agenda flag as well if I can fit it, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a better than likely chance that I will just end up not doing anything because I'm lazy. But you know, the thought is there. I'm thinking about it at least. Where is the rest of that? Is that flesh tube? Okay, yes, that is also flesh tube. Alright, good. Oy, oy, oy. Indeed, Amy, indeed. Absolutely. Queer love. Queer love for all. Need to rework this emote. Meant to be a rainbow sword. Ooh, very pretty. But yeah, it is very thin. But I do like it. Yes. It looks more like a rainbow. It's not quite a rapier because it doesn't have the right hilt cross guard for a rapier. But it does remind me of, you know, that very thin kind of sword. Ugh. Alright, where else is flosh? Oh, we have a bunch of flosh. Down on the one, actually no, that one. Okay, I've got a little bit of flosh there. And that one there, and that one there, and that one. Trying to figure out which should be flesh and which should be bone. Can be interesting. I am still spending most of my time, when I'm not doing anything else, playing Tears of the Kingdom. And that will probably be occupying my time for the rest of the month. And given that it has only just started, that is it's going to be a while, but that's okay. That's okay. This is self-indulgence month for me. So I am going to self-indulge by playing a fuck ton of Tears of the Kingdom. That will be my self-indulgence. is very potato. That's okay. Some days are just chill, quiet days. Lazy chill Sunday. Still gotta remember to breathe. Still gotta remember to do that oxygen thing. Oh, shoulders. Ooh, I think I have physiotherapy appointment this week. On Thursday, I think, maybe. I really hope so. I love my physiotherapy appointments. Because at this point, we're not really treating anything specific. We're just sort of like doing a bit of a tune-up on stuff. A bit of a massage. Making sure things haven't fucked up too badly. Very much looking forward to my physio. Still here, also recording for YouTube, can't type when I'm doing sections. No worries, Amy, not a problem. I appreciate your lurking. I appreciate all lurkers. I am happy to just quietly keep people company in the background. And every now and then I might actually think of something to say. Weirdling! Hello, Weirdling! That is a very specific number of butts there, Weirdling. Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling alright, or have you been overwhelmed by...
Secret Weirdling says 200,485,159,743,423 butts.
I see. You just forgot to actually activate Mixie's text-to-speech before you put in that first one. Good work. Good work. Hello, Weirdling. How are you going today? How's your weekend been? And has your weekend actually involved that many butts? That's a lot of asses. Doing good. Ooh, throwing Kerbals into space. I have no idea what Kerbals are, but it sounds like you're playing some kind of video game, and I approve of yeeting anything into space. So, best of luck with your Kerbal yeeting. Video game where you build rockets. Nice. So you've got to like design the optimum kind of rocket build to yeet things into space then. Very cool. Does it include having to balance like the weight of fuel versus how much lift the fuel gets versus, you know, the more fuel you need, the more fuel you need to counteract the weight of the fuel that you need? That's always fun. Kerbals are the people. Hope you don't explode. All those things. Excellent. So, Weirdling, how often have you exploded so far? How many Kerbals have you what's the term they use? Rapid deconstruction? Rapid unplanned deconstruction? I can't remember the exact term they use, but it's something along those lines. Rapid unplanned disassembly. I think that's what it is. Basically, a rapid unplanned disassembly is when something explodes that wasn't meant to explode. At least I think that was a phrase. I could be wrong. Could still be wrong. I don't know. But still, it's fun to say. None yet? Oh my gosh, but it's bound to happen. It had better. It had better. What is the point of playing a game like this if you don't have at least some explosions occasionally? Like, come on, come on. You gotta get the explosions out of the way. You gotta make things explode so you know what makes them explode, and then you can avoid doing it in the future. Or do it more often in the future, depending on, you know, what you're trying to achieve. Explosions make everything better, eventually. One way or another. Explosions. Oh, hey, your face. Let's not forget your face. Tis a face not even a mother could love. Papa Nurgle, however. Papa Nurgle loves your face. Because Papa Nurgle is cool like that. I have no idea what's actually going on with your face, but that's okay. The contrast will do most of the work later anyway. Flynn! It's Flinny Winnie, my favorite tiny horse. Are you up earlier than usual, Flynn? or are you just on earlier than usual? I can never remember the fucking time zones. You would think I would know by now, but I still do not, because that requires brain power, and my brain is a potato. Welcome back, Squid. Welcome back. Little before 6. This is normal for me. Okay. Cool. But yes, hello, Flynn. Welcome back, Squid. Squid is my favorite tentacle abomination. Stasis Bone Totem, appropriately fucked up and gross, also has good puzzles. Excellent, excellent. I am very glad that you are enjoying it. Also, you were very, very right when you said that Bone Totem is an awesome name, because holy shit, yes it is. Bone Totem. Fuck yeah. You are my favorite tentacle abomination, Squid. Bestest tentacle abomination. No other tentacle abomination compares to the most fabulous, wonderful, abominable Squid Sprinkle. Squid Sprinkles. Squiddy Sprinkles. You're the one. You make bath time so much fun. I don't actually know the Rubber Ducky song, but I was trying. Points for effort, right? Oh, I forgot to ask Lewin what he wanted me to do with these things. Oh well, he'll show up eventually. Can always leave those for last. But yes. Squid is my favourite tentacle abomination, and Flinny Winny is my favourite tiny horse. That is adorable. Is that a tiny like spider, Amy? Is that an itty bitty? Oh no, it's an octa. What is it? It's a unicorn octopus. Oh, I see now. I see. That's amazing. That is so cool. Octopus with a unicorn horn and hooves. That is incredible. I love it. I love it. It's adorable. It's so cute. Little crochet friend I made on stream years ago. Oh my gosh, can we see photos of the little crochet friend? I am sure Squid would love to see crochet friend. What if a greedy megacorp did fucked up science experiments and a confluence of cost-cutting, unethical experimentation, self-interested scientists, domino effect into a lot of dead people. Ouch. But like, it's also the grief thing. Yeah. Octopus. You know what? That's fair. That's fair and valid. I'm sure Squid will understand. Little crochet creature octoporn being your favorite tentacle abomination. Yes, yes. Amy, we need to see pictures. We need to see pictures of your little crochet friend. It was probably some kind of relative of Squid's little crochet creatures as well. Pictures. Coming, yay! We're being very demanding here. But you can't just tell us about your little octopus creature, unicorn octopus, and then not provide pictures. So, self-inflicted. Between Amy and Squid, you two are almost making me wanna almost making me wanna pick up crochet. Almost. But unfortunately I already have too much junk in my house and I do not need to be adding dozens of crochet creatures to the junk in my house. Hey, no. Squid is also being demanding weirdling. It's not just me, it is both of us. Therefore, I am correct in saying we. Art box, excellent. I must see. Where is my art box? He's gorgeous. Oh, is that opening in browser? It is not opening in the right browser. That would help. There we go. And then we have a bonus picture as well. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Holy shit. Dude, stop showing me up on my own stream. Alright, first. Unicorn octopus friend. Oh my gosh, so squishable. Please tell me you still have it. Please tell me that you can squish it right now. Please squish it for me. It demands squishing. Excellent. Squish your octopus while I squish Dumpy. Yay! Literally took those photos right now. Excellent. Oh, there we go. Dumpy is admiring the new friend. I can see the arts in the background. Also the horn is sparkly. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Are the hooves sparkly as well? What a cute friend, I love it. Yes. That thing is looking into my soul. Weirdling, that would require you having a soul to start with. Anyway. I love little octopus friend. But then we also have hold on to your hats. Look at this! Work in progress. But it is looking amazing, holy shit. Stands like a unicorn and sits like an octopus. Is that white ink over what do you call it when you do like the water and then the ink on top of the water and then you put the paper on top of the ink on the water and then you get, that's how you get the... Or is this done some other way? Either way, this is looking amazing. Holy shit, I can't wait to see it all finished. That's looking so cool. Yes, what Squid said. What Squid said. That is looking so cool. Hang on, let's see if I can zoom in. The detail. That's amazing. I'm so jealous. The playing card. Wow. That looks so cool. Acrylic inks in the background, just a white Posca for the lines. Nice. Very awesome, very awesome. You're definitely gonna have to give us an update when you finish this one. I absolutely want to see the finished product when you're done there, Amy. Fuck yeah! Some stars. Second part 2, double page spread. Yep, you are 100% going to have to... Making it look like a galaxy star sign. Fuck yeah. You are absolutely going to have to show us the finished product when you're done, Amy. Please do not forget. If you forget, I will be sad. I will be so sad in your general direction. Yay! But yeah, that's looking so cool. Oh my god. And now back to the tedious process of base coating. Internal screaming. If I forget, remind me, and I'll post brain is at the moment. Fair. Adore Poscas, sacrificing several clues to patron. So are Poscas a kind of pen? I think I've heard the term Poscas before, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm guessing it's some kind of ink pen. External screaming. Ah. They're a paint pen. Ah, nice, nice. I was right about the pen thing, at least. Yay. Paint lay on top really easily. Excellent, excellent. Are they fairly opaque? Like, judging from the look of it, that white Posca looked pretty super fine tip, super opaque. Oh, excellent. I wonder if we can get Poscas in Australia. They probably cost an arm and a leg over here. That was one layer. Nice. Did suggest to Samsara about using them for eyes. I will have to try and remember to look it up later. I'm not going to remember to look it up later, but you know, maybe I will. I would like to remember to look it up later, but anyway. You can get them at Officeworks? Oh wow. Okay. I may have to try and get my hands on one or two just to try them out. I probably wouldn't use them for mini painting though. I'd probably just use them for like my ballpoint pen drawings. Definitely need more layers, but I've got to wait for the previous layers to dry before I can do more layers. The 1 MR size one I use most. Fine tip, great for my little highlights and the arts. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna like write this down. Because otherwise I will fucking forget. And there's no way I'm sitting through all my stream to try and find the info again later. So 1 MR tip. Officeworks. Also, you get to see my terrible handwriting. Actually just finished posting a resource box. Oh, excellent, amazing. Amy, you are fantastic, you are wonderful. Because I will absolutely manage to lose that piece of paper as well. Yay, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, the problem is there's not an Officeworks conveniently close by to me. So if I want to go to Officeworks, it's a bit of a chore, a bit of a trip. My hair is still wet. My hair is still wet. Limp and flaccid. Digging out the brown M&Ms. Add in the office works for you too. Oh, excellent. Used to doing this with Samsung. Nice, nice. Thank you very, very much. Because yeah, I guess that's also an option. I can just order them to be delivered instead of having to actually drive to a physical office works. But I kind of prefer going to a physical office works and like poking around. Still, either way, having them online on the side is a good way to make sure that the office works I go to actually has them in stock before I go. Because otherwise, you know, sometimes you go in and then the store you go to doesn't actually have it in stock and you're like, fuck's sake. Spotty! It's Spotty! Scream! Dumpy just took a massive dumpster dive down the front of my apron and I really had to like fish him out. How are you going, Spotty? Ooh, if I go to Officeworks to look for Posca pens, I might also see if they've got some nice high quality coloured ballpoint pens as well. Alive! The spottiest shark. The shark of many spots. The trench coat of many cats. Spotty, have you taken your meds? Has everyone who needs to take meds taken their meds today? Here is your med check. That's what I was doing. I was gonna do the other layer on his face. Gonna do another on the image, back to looking. No worries, Amy. Don't stress your hands out too much though, you don't want to give yourself carpal tunnel or RSI or anything. Take regular breaks so you can come back and say hi to us. Unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. Have I been forgetting to breathe again? Maybe a little bit. Did those M&Ms just give me a sudden stomachache? Maybe also a little bit. Am I living up to the stream name of Stuffering tonight? A little bit. Oh well. That's why it's called pain and suffering, isn't it? I mean, pain and stuffering. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, dinner says hello. Oh, that was some good soup. I had chicken and veggie soup with rice for dinner, and it was very good. And when I burp, I can still taste it. TMI, TMI! Oh, excuse me. Alright, do we want Stream Raiders tonight? Could we be fucked doing Stream Raiders? Are we craving violence tonight, dear friends? Will we remember to place units tonight? Or are we busy yeeting things into space? Because I very much approve of yeeting things into space. Space needs more stuff yeet into it. Yeet them into the sun. Alright, I think that's enough for this guy. Time to move on to the last dude that needs grey sear fleshioning. And then we can move on to the next colour. You sound very uncertain about that yay murder there, Weirdling. Oh, I need hydration. Whew. I had so much soup and rice for dinner tonight. I was a little over enthusiastic about how much dinner I gave myself. But oh well. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, shoulder cramp. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. That's better. I mean, there's usually some randoms who show up once I start it. So you won't be the only one for long. But I don't know how many people will end up actually getting. You know, sometimes we get a whole bunch of randoms, sometimes we get a bunch of familiar names, and other times we get like one other person. We did end up getting the gold medal for this event at least. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll start up violence. Fuck it. Let's at least finish this map. Amy's down for violence? Hell yeah! Alright, cool. Let's do some murder. I feel like some murder. But yes, we got the gold badge. And yeah, we've got 4 fights until the boss, so we might as well finish off this map. Fingers crossed that, you know, we don't die embarrassingly in this 4 skull fight. We shall see, we shall see. Oh, deciding what to send. Check DMs. Ooh, ooh. We have a new sketchy sketch. Spotty, will you join us in violence? Join us in murder. Warriors. Alright. Let's get some fire going. Warriors and archers, okay. Battle plans. There we go. Alright, let us have a look at what today's sketch is going to be. At the moment, just petting Pia. Not a problem. Petting Pia is highest priority. Ooh, my kudos email. Only 1 kudos tonight. That's alright. Oh my gosh, that's adorable! Fish frog! Actually, I think this needs to be... Let's put it this way. No, you're not going to let me resize it? Bastard. Alright, get the brightness up again. Fish frog! That is so cute. So round! Alright, let's see if this orange works. And let's see if it's a nice orange or an ugly orange, I can never remember. Ooh, itty bitty spider. Tolerable. Tolerable. Alright. I'm going to have to try and...
Can you see me?
Oh, shit, sorry. Yes,
you.
thank you. Thank you, Spuddy. Stream Raiders, be gone! Yes. Look at this fish frog. Fish frog. So fat, so chunky. So round and adorable. Alright. So, starting with the butt. So I can make sure I've got enough room for tail fins. I'm making the eye a bit bigger because I want to. And not because I fucked up the proportions at all. Gotta put my own spin on it. So very round. So round. Yes, yes, absolutely find the source. We always need the source for the original artists of these. Itty bitty spider, you are getting in the way. Would you stop? Oh my gosh, itty bitty spider, my goodness. No, don't you dare. Mm. Tiger's arrived! Hello, tiger! Difficult choice between fish frog and owl cat. Well, luckily you get to do both. Ugh, gotta remember to not shade in the entire thing again, I say as I start to shade in the entire fucking thing. But no, no. Sometimes I'm just like, maybe I should just, you know, quit the mini painting and just stick to ballpoint pen art. Maybe even start drawing my own ballpoint pen art stuff. But then I'd have to like figure out what exactly I would end up drawing. And that requires too much work. That requires too much effort. But yes, please say hello to Tiger for me. Please give Tiger all the pets and loves. And treats. And I haven't even started on the tail yet. Ah, bloody edge of the box. Getting in the way. Gotta resist the urge to do too much shading. I say as I do too much shading. Oh, I really want to colour this in with my ballpoint. But if I do, I'm going to be here all fucking night, and we just don't have that kind of time. So, just add some little hints of scales.
Hello, I am a normal person.
Oh, sounds like it is sound alert spam time.
Do not be weird, Mainling.
Yeah, Mainling, don't be weird.
Regrets. Blah, 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 blah.
Anyway, there we go. Hello, wizard! No worries, Flynn, go forth, have run. Yes, hello, Elf, how are you going? Skit's ballpoint drawing stream. Yeah, I don't know if I could fit more streams in, but there you go. Are you satisfied with that, Spotty? Does this bring you happiness? Does it bring you joy? Wait, hang on. Gotta darken up this bottom line, it's bugging me. There we go. Yes. Next week, Owlcat. Ooh, Owlcat. But yeah, there we go. Fishy frog. Frogfish. Although, I guess this one doesn't really count as Owlcat, maybe? I mean, that's kind of Owlcat-y. A little bit, I guess. But maybe you've got a different Owlcat for me this time. Anyway, I've won, I'm thrilled. Excellent, excellent. Alright, hang on, let me just... Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, my tailbone! Ow, 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 ow! Alright. Dumpy. Time to squish Dumpy again. Squish, squish. Squish, squish. He squishes so well. He squishes so adorably. Look at that. Squish him into a heart shape. Yay. Alright. There you go, Dumpy. Okay, back to painting. Put M&Ms first. M&Ms and hydration. But how are you going, Alf? How are you going? What is up with you this fine time this fucking Sunday? How has your weekend been? I think if I was gonna do a ballpoint pen drawing stream, I'd also have to like adjust my camera because I'm very aware that you guys can't actually see very clearly what I'm drawing when I'm drawing down here. Had a long 6 months. Oof, new job. Working for Sonic Healthcare, which is cool. Oh, excellent, excellent. I'm glad you're hopefully enjoying it. Worst thing you can do with millennial is to inform them that they are now the adult. Yeah, except, you know, we've us millennials have been the adult for like a decade now. If not more. But at the same time, you are still right. It is still very, very bad to remind us that we are now the adults. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But yeah. Oh well. I like this pain. That's because you're a fucking masochist. Weirdly. Or possibly a sadist, I'm not sure. Possibly both. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me at all if you were both. You are here because you enjoy my pain and suffering. So definitely some kind of sadist. 21 having time life. Yeah, see, thing is, Wizard, I'm pretty sure you're not actually a millennial. I think if you're 21, you're like whatever one comes after millennial. Cause like I'm almost twice your age, and I am in the older millennial bracket, but still a millennial. Ah, Zoomer. So yeah, see, there you go. There you go. any attention to like what the age ranges of generations are and what the names of the generations are. I just know that I'm an old millennial, and that's about it. And anything else is like not my problem. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Born a year starting to. This is like 800, really unfair. Wait, what are you not liking? Wordling? Are you a zoomer, Wordling? Is that what you're not liking? I'm confused. Oh, someone be... Yeah, somebody being born in 2000. Yeah, yeah. I mean, y'all still... Speaking of babies... Were you though, Weirdling? Speaking of babies though, where the fuck is Nate? Where is Nate? I definitely haven't seen Nate last stream, because I remember last stream going, where the fuck is Nate? I hope he's okay. I hope work hasn't, like, overworked him to death. Wait, who's got a skill issue? What? What's the skill issue? I've lost track of the conversation again. Which, yes, probably is also a skill issue, but a skill issue of a different kind. Spotty is also baby. Spotty is even more baby than my younger brother. Spotty is itty bitty child. Spotty is definitely not allowed to play in traffic. Wizard is also definitely not allowed to play in traffic. I can't drive. Well, there you go. That's why you're not allowed to play in traffic. See, I know what I'm talking about. Weirdling, however, is allowed to play in traffic. Because that makes it easier for me to hit him with a bus. I mean truck. I mean car. I mean, I would never. Wasn't driving like your job for a while there, Weirdling? I would certainly fucking hope that you were a very good driver. For a while, 10 years. Yeah. Like I said, I would certainly fucking hope that you are a good driver. So, you were a driver for half of Wizard's life, pretty much. And about a third. Hang on, no, 30. Yeah, about a third of Spotty's life. Just got cold age and I think Wizard can play in traffic. Nope. Suffer. Suffer, weirdling. You brought this upon yourself. You got hoisted by your own petard. You made this bed and now you get to lie in it. Yeah, 10 years ago I was 11. Exactly. You are a small child. You are itty bitty baby. And Weirdling is having to come to terms with his own age and mortality. Meanwhile, you know, I've already gone through all that and I don't give a shit. I'm old, I own it. Cackling. 1980 was 42 years. Yeah, 1980 was 42 years. Luckily I wasn't born in 1980. I was born in 1982. Ha! Take that. Graduate from bachelor's later this year. Ooh, congratulations. Preemptive congratulations. Actually, you know what? You can get the fuck out of the way. There we go. That's better. Fuck's sake. Two more subjects to pass first. Revenge of the Sith is 18 years old. 82 baby here as well. Hell yeah, high five, Nerd Holla. What month? Also, hello, Nerd Holla. Welcome in, how's your weekend been? July? Ooh! You are 2 months older than me. Approximately. Nerd Holla, give or take. Ha! Nerd Holla's old. Old. Ancient. The first of the MCU Marvel movies. Is it really only 15? Huh. Ancient and wizened. I'm just old and decrepit. I haven't quite hit ancient and wizened yet. Oh, I heard the battle horn. That means it is about time for violence. I do like me some violence. I hope people were remembering to actually place units tonight. Weirdling, you better remember to place units, otherwise I'm going to judge you. Judging you. MCU movies feel like they've been here for an eternity. The Fellowship of the Ring film released 5 months after I was born. In my old age, I forget these things. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Yeah, I was still in university when the Lord of the Rings came out. Ah, itchy, 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 itchy. Ah, okay. Violence time. What stream rate is? That's a very good question, Spotty. I don't know. Do you expect me to actually remember that, Weirdling? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if it was 3.5 or Pathfinder. Probably one of those. I don't remember which one. But I don't think it was any earlier than 3.5. Oh hey look, we got a nice number of people today. Hell yeah. Here we go, here we go, here we go. But to be fair, I got into D&D very late in my life. Like, I didn't find anybody to play D&D with until I was well into university. Pathfinder came out in 2009. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Because I got into... Oh, I started the uni where I actually met people I could play D&D with in September 2008. So... I don't know if I started with Pathfinder because it had just come out in 2009, or whether I started with 3.5 and then we switched to Pathfinder because it came out while I was at uni. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, most kill Spotty, Moses is Weirdling. Hell yeah! Spotty, me, Flynn, Weirdling, Nano Puddin. Oh, now I want puddin'. Amy, Squid, and Flower Thoughts. Spotty, congratulations on your prize. Flower Thoughts, I recognise that name. I believe that name was hanging out with us last stream as well. Anyway, loyalty, skin chest, fight. Once it stops fucking lagging. Super late to RPGs, didn't start playing Pathfinder till I was 30. Yeah, I was definitely in my like mid-late 20s, I think, when I started playing Pathfinder. Oh no, DuckTales came out in 1987. DuckTales is the same age as my younger sibling. Cool. Yeah, let's go past this one. I hate that. Is DuckTales older than you are, Weirdling? Hello, Cult of Europe! Thank you very much for the hydrate. Do you really expect to get comfort from Spotty, of all people? Weirdling. Oh yeah, I am absolutely old enough to be Alf's parent. Thank fuck I'm not. I am doing okay. We are, once we get rid of Stream Raiders, give me a sec. Oh, you're older than DuckTales? By how much? Weirdling. Because I don't think you'd be that much older than DuckTales. Anyway, where was I? Banner... Where do I have any more fleshy bits? I mean, I do still need to do another coat on these fleshy bits, but I also need to make sure I'm not missing any fleshy bits. But yeah, right now we are... Well, I am base coating, batch painting a bunch of Death Guard Plague Marines and a couple of characters and a couple of tanks. So it's a lot of tedious batch painting, base coating at the moment. But that's alright, gotta make sure you have a solid foundation before you move on to the next step. Huey, Dewey and Louie. I finished base coating the flesh on the Plague Caster. Oh, hang on. I mostly finished base coating the flesh on the Plague Caster. So yeah, we're doing the flesh on the Tallyman at the moment, this one. And then once I'm done with the flesh on this guy, we get to move on to the Wraithbone base coating, which is going to be a similar thing, just in a slightly warmer color. Also, I need to see if Lewin has any preferences for the colors for all the Tallyman's books and stuff. Yeah, so we're making progress. Slowly but surely, progress is being made. This guy doesn't look like he's got a whole lot of flesh on him, which is a bit of a nice change. He's got that lovely tentacle and he's got a little bit of a flesh hose, but oh, face! Let's not forget his face. I always forget the faces. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The Huey, Dewey, Louie decimal system. Oh, I wish I could remember the Tailspin theme song. Like, my brain is trying to remember the Tailspin theme song, but it's not actually getting anywhere with it, which is a bit frustrating. So I'm just gonna have to sing Transformers theme song instead. Transformers, more than these things. Transformers, robots in disguise. Autobots wage the battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Dun, 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 dun. Let that first layer dry, and then we'll come back and do another layer. What can I get into that little recess there that I apparently missed? Still need to finish up my Dreadnought and move into the Space Marines. Ooh! Tailspin! Unfortunately, I cannot remember the theme song for Tailspin, which is very annoying because it was a cool theme song. But my brain just... I'm old! I don't remember shit. And then there was Rescue Rangers. Actually, I think Rescue Rangers came before Tailspin. I think. And then, you know, there was also Darkwing Duck. Painting the Alpha country's colours. Oh, nice! Hell yeah! Which country, what colours? Okay, I think that's about it for the flesh, apart from the second layer I need to do on the face, but I can't do that just yet because the face is still drying with the first layer. White and blue. Oh, nice! I do like white and blue. One of my favourite colour combos is black, blue and white, or silver, or white and silver. So, white and blue. Looking forward to seeing them. Okay, Rescue Rangers came first. Well, actually no, DuckTales came first, then Rescue Rangers. I think Darkwing Duck? Was Darkwing Duck before or after Tailspin? Or were they at the same time? Wait, Spotty made you terrified with 10 words? What were those 10 words? I'm curious now. I need to know how to terrify Weirdling most efficiently. Also, I'm warming up my hands at the moment. And stretching. Unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. Oh. Ooh, excuse me. I'm waiting for paint to dry. That's always the fun part of this stuff, waiting for paint to dry. I'm also digging out chocolate M&Ms. I mean the chocolate M&Ms. The brown M&Ms. They're all chocolate, they're all M&Ms. My brain is a potato. You'll know when Spotty is done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Are we going to be laser targeted by memes? Is that what's going on here? Weirdling. You're literally watching paint dry. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, there we go. Getting that second thin coat on the face. That's looking better. There we go. Okay. I think that's it for the flesh. I think... Oh, no. Gotta do this side of this fucking tentacle. There we go. That's better. Although that might actually need another coat as well. Once again, gotta wait for paint to dry. Good work, me. Bollocks. Oh well. Alright, well, while I'm waiting for paint to dry on that one, I might as well grab my wraith bone. How much wraith bone do I actually have left in this pot? Cool, that rim needs cleaning. Yeah. Oh, that's separated a little bit. I'm gonna have to stir that. But that's alright. Still perfectly usable. Oh, that's chunky. Oh yeah. Man, I made a mess of this pot somehow at some point. What the hell? My pots usually don't get quite this bad. Oh, I nearly got that out in one piece. Damn. Yeah, this is looking a lot muckier than usual. What have I done? What have I made a mess of? Come on. That's a bit better. Alright, we're gonna stir that and then we'll shake it because the pigment sort of started separating a little bit from the medium, which happens, you know, it's just settling. Come here. Goodness, do I want to get the tomatoes and the Leviathan for myself? Ooh, yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh! Ow! Tailbone! Tailbone! Ah! There we go. Alright. Stir and stick. Oof, yeah. Yeah, this definitely needs a good stirring. But that's alright. There's still plenty of medium left at least, so I don't think I'm going to need to actually add any more medium. I just need to make sure it's all fully mixed. Oh, poll is up. Oh no. Oh no. Time for a holiday when... Oh, time for a holiday where to? Raccoon City, Deathclaw Sanctuary, Catachan, or Night City. Oh no. Well, I guess people are just gonna have to vote for where they want to go to a holiday. Where they want to go for a holiday. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Alright. Okay, there we go. That's feeling a lot better. That's feeling pretty good now. When you do this long enough, you get a bit of a feel for paint consistency just by stirring it. You can kind of tell when it's too thick or too chunky or too thin. But this one's doing alright. I don't need to add in any more medium, which is good. Just making sure I've got the last little bits of the pigment off from the bottom. This is one of the other reasons why I don't like dropper bottles. It's a lot harder to stir your paints with a dropper bottle. I don't like agitators. I've had some poor experiences with agitators in the past, so I'd much rather just stir things by hand when they need it. Lets me properly judge things. Deathclaw Sanctuary, picking a lovely Deathclaw pet to ride on top of. Alright, what's the poll looking like at this point? Ooh, lots of votes for Deathclaw Sanctuary. I'm surprised there's not as many votes for Raccoon City. Seems Deathclaw's taking it away. I mean, that's kind of what Deathclaws do, isn't it? They take shit away. Oh, my hair is slowly drying. Slowly drying, still a little bit damp. But we are starting to get floof. I mean, I want to pet a Deathclaw. I mean, who apparently many people would like to pet a Deathclaw. Embarrassing admission, even though I have played the first Fallout game, I don't actually remember what Deathclaws look like. It's the whole aphantasia thing. I don't have a recollection of what Deathclaws look like. Oh well. Like, I know, or at least I'm pretty sure they've got like kind of scythe claw kind of arms, but other than that, I don't actually remember what Deathclaws look like. Oh wait! The other I have played another Fallout game. I have played Fallout Shelter. Which is actually where what little I can recall of Deathclaws comes from, because I remember nothing about the first Fallout game other than I spent probably too long pickpocketing bottle caps. But I don't remember anything else about that first Fallout game. Way too long ago. Deathclaw Sanctuary 1 with 3 birds, nice. Polls are fun. At least polls can be fun. They are not always fun, but they can be fun. Alright. The Wraithbone is definitely going to need at least 2, if not 3 coats, but that's alright. Better too thin than too thick. Oh, I'm drifting again. Really gotta stop doing that. So yeah, it looks like Deathclaw Sanctuary is the holiday destination of choice. Is there an actual Deathclaw Sanctuary in any of the Fallout games? Because like I said, I've only played the first Fallout and I remember nothing. And I played Fallout Shelter, but I don't know if that even really counts as a proper Fallout game. At least I didn't play Fallout 76. Oh, somebody is using the microwave upstairs. And now I have the hungers. My tummy has the rumblies that only hands can satisfy. This guy has a lot of parchment. And all these parchments are going to need at least 2 or 3 layers of wraith bones. So we're going to be working on this dude for a while, I think. But that's okay. Focusing. Please stand by. Whew, oxygen. Unclench your jaws, unscrunch your spines, unpucker your sphincters. Ah, nearly dropped it. Oh, tailbone. What exactly does this guy tally anyway? Like, what is he counting? Is he counting diseases? Is he counting viruses? Is he counting, like, the number of people who have been blessed by Nurgle's blessings? What does this dude tally? Tell me your secrets. I feel like at some point I might have put a little bit too much medium into the Wraithbone, but oh well. Like I have said many times before, better too thin than too thick. So what do people have planned for the upcoming week? Anything exciting? I need to see when my local theatre is playing Spider-Man. The second Into the Spider-Verse movie, because I definitely want to go see that at some point. Yeah, goes from flat to floof when it dries. It's still kind of damp in the underlayers, so it's like partial floof at the moment. But yes. Once my hair is fully dried, it'll be very floof. Maximum floof, even. It must be fun, like, jumping in and out of stream. Watching it go from flat fuck to ultimate floof. We haven't quite hit ultimate floof yet, but we're getting there. Very fun. Excellent. I am very glad that even my hair can provide entertainment. That amuses me more than it really should. But like, let's face it, my hair is probably more entertaining than the rest of me. Especially when I keep forgetting to breathe. Again. Ugh. Squid, have you unclenched, unscrunched, unpuckered? Also, have you fed? Have you eaten properly?
Spottiest Shark says, Skits would like to thank today's sponsor Umbrella Corporate, your local pharmacy.
I don't know if I want Umbrella Corporate being my local pharmacy. I think if Umbrella Corporate was my local pharmacy, I would probably go find a new pharmacist, even if they weren't local. I don't want Umbrella Corp as my local pharmacy. You know, I don't trust like that. Oh, I made the mistake of crossing my legs and now I have pins and needles in one of my legs. And this is why I try not to cross my legs, but I can't help myself. Because sitting with my legs uncrossed feels very, very unnatural. And I do not understand why. What has Umbrella Corporate ever done wrong? Wait, is it Umbrella Corporate who's Resident Evil or Left 4 Dead? Or one of the others? I don't remember which one Umbrella Corporate is from because I don't actually play those games. So, ignorance is bliss? Question mark? Oh wait, is it Silent Hill? Which one's Silent Hill and which one's Resident Evil? Because yeah, I've never actually played either of those games. So I know nothing. My knowledge osmosis has failed me in this situation. Also just my memory. Baseless claims against Umbrella Corp. Well, I mean, if somebody would remind me which bloody game they're from, then I'd be able to remember. Actually, no, I don't. I wouldn't. All I remember is that there's, like, zombies, and that's about it. I know nothing about Resident Evil or Silent Hill. Ugh, more pins and needles. Pins and needles be gone. I do remember that Portal has Aperture. I remember that much. Aperture Science. That's the only one I remember. Is Half-Life the one that's the same people as Portal? With what's his face? Gordon? At this point, Spotty, I have no idea what I'm talking about either. I know nothing. I know nothing. I remember nothing. My brain is a potato. Can Umbrella Corps upgrade my brain to be less potato. Of course they can. That does not actually reassure me at all, Spotty. That does not reassure me in the slightest. Oh, Dumpy just keeps on falling down today. Probably because I loosened up my apron a little bit. But that's alright. It makes sense that Dumpy would go dumpster diving. That also doesn't reassure me, Spotty. Focusing. Please stand by. Damn it. Before stream, I was listening to the radio and there was like 2 or 3 songs that played on the radio that I was like, ooh, I should remember these so I can sing them on stream. Can I remember any of those multiple songs? Absolutely not. Fuck's sake, brain. I was like, I've got to remember these songs. Oh, it is time to fight. When did that happen? When did that happen? Thank you very much, Weirdling. I completely missed that one. Or I heard it and then forgot, which is also very likely because that happens sometimes. But yes, thank you for the reminder. Come on, you laggy piece of crap. Oh. Good time to stretch. Meow. Am I contributing anything? Oh yes, I have gotten 3 kills so far. Yay, I'm contributing. I'm helping. Will I get any more kills? Absolutely not. Everything will be dead by the time I reach it. Ooh, I got 4.5 kills. Nice. Yay, most kills Weirdling, most assists Vindex. Weirdling, Spotty, Vindex, Nano Puddin. I really want Puddin. Me, Flower Thoughts, Amy, Canadian, Stacy Pancakes, and Squid Sprinkles. Yay! Welcome back, Flynn! Oh, Flynn, you missed the skin fight. I got a Lightning Necromancer. Ooh, airbrushing! Hell yeah! Why is Weirdling vouching for you, Spotty? Amy, Stacy Pancakes, and Flower Thoughts, congratulations on your prizes. Hell yeah! Alright. The fuck? Weirdling did no crimes, thus Spotty did no crimes. I am immediately suspicious of both of you. What crimes have you two been conspiring together to do? Or have done? You criminals. Criminals full of crimes. How am I inside the achievement circle? Oh well. Vibin'. Alright. Give me my quest reward. I can't remember which game Umbrella Corps is from, so I can't judge whether or not they're actually like criminal or not. Laggy piece of crap. Laggy ass piece of crap. 4 days. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Anyway, place the units, dear friends. Place those units. Resident Evil. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, because I couldn't remember if it was Resident Evil or Silent Hill or what was the other one? Not BioShock. I'm pretty sure Umbrella, yeah. I don't know who is BioShock. Definitely not Portal, because I remember that Aperture Science is Portal. Okay. Resident Evil has the umbrella. Look, all Umbrella Corps did is unethical experiments and start the zombie apocalypse. It's no big deal. Well, when you put it like that, I definitely, absolutely do not want Umbrella Corps as my local pharmacist. They sound like the exact opposite of what I would want as my local pharmacist. They sound more like the local pharmacist. They didn't affect the bottom. Whose bottom line? Whose bottom line did they not affect? Because I'm pretty sure the zombie apocalypse would have done bad things to many people's bottom lines. So your claims of Umbrella Corps not affecting the bottom line seems dubious to me. Never mind. How did the zombie apocalypse not affect their own bottom line? Big titty goth vampire girlfriend who's like 12 foot tall and resident in a village. What? What? Wait, what? How do vampires fit into the Resident Evil zombie apocalypse? I'm so confused. Wait, is the big titty goth vampire part of Umbrella Corps? There's this mold, as in like fungus kind of mold, and not like jello kind of mold. just for clarity's sake, because you know, like I could see it going either way. I'm assuming that yeah is to fungus kind of mold and not jello kind of mold. Okay, fungus. All right, cool. Okay. I'm following you so far. There is a creepy ass mold. Alright. Creepy ass mold. What could possibly go wrong with creepy ass mold? Everything. So we've got weird mushrooms. Evil fungal mushrooms. Creepy-ass mold is basically a mimic. Copies human shapes and DNA. No longer human since it can do a whole lot of things. For the giant lady, it made her have to eat people. Okay, so she's not actually like a traditional vampire. She's just pretty much a weird-ass fungal cannibal. I don't actually know how this relates to Umbrella Corps. Okay, okay. Are Umbrella Corps somehow responsible for the weird-ass fungus? She drinks blood, but with injections. That wouldn't surprise me. That would not surprise me either. I have not played Resident Evil. I mean, you still know more about it than I do, because I have also never played Resident Evil and I have never actually looked into Resident Evil, so I know literally nothing, and I will believe pretty much anything you tell me about it. Now that I'm home, I'm leaving again, take you guys to the trail. No worries, Flynn. Go forth, become extra stinky. Enjoy the trail. Do not let Kiki eat too much goose poop. Or any other kinds of poop. Do not let Kiki eat poop. Just in general. Have a healer? Yay! Healer! I do love Flynn heals. Yay! Sounds like it's up my alley. How have you sinned this time, Weirdling? And I don't think I'm, like, qualified to give anyone blessings. Like, I'm not... What's the word? Ordained? Do you need to be ordained to be able to give people blessings? Do you need to be like... I'm pretty sure you need to be, you know, at least recognized as some kind of official priest before you can actually give blessings. Priest or cleric or something. And I am absolutely none of those things. You have prime bits on spirit? Yeah, that's fine. If that's what works for you, then you know that's what works for you. I see nothing wrong with priming bits on sprue, as long as you have adequately planned out how you're gonna, you know, put them together later. I'm not some kind of hobby purist here. I very much encourage doing what works for you. It'd be a bit rich for me, the sinful out-of-the-pot painter, to be gatekeeping anybody else's hobby. Oh, bless you, I'm innocent and pure. My blood made the devil very mad one time. Also pure and innocent. You are absolutely none of those things, Spotty. You are not at all pure or innocent. I believe Squid. Squid is absolutely pure and innocent. But Spotty, you are full of sin. You are full of sin and crime because you are multiple cats in a trench coat. And cats are fully capable of sin. You are most welcome, my favourite tentacle abomination. My favourite innocent and pure tentacle abomination. who has done nothing wrong ever in her life that I am aware of. You know, just putting that caveat in there just in case, you know, for legal obligations. Gotta cover my bases and also cover my own ass. I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean, I'm being accurate. Besides, Spotty, you were bullying Squid last stream. Don't go crying to Squid now, you Squid bullier. Don't be mean to Spotty, he only wants to commit crimes. I mean, I only want to commit crimes as well, and Spotty's always mean to me. Spotty's always bullying me. So now I'm gonna be sad. Now I'm gonna be sad and I'm gonna cry on the inside. Is that so wrong? It is wrong when there are crimes against me. Crimes against other people, that's fine, that's tolerable. That's, you know, not my circus, not my monkeys. But crimes against me, that makes me sad. Not allowed to be sad. I made you a cute crochet plushie. You did. Therefore, sad is illegal. If you do not want me to be sad, stop Spotty from bullying me. And committing the crime of bullying me. Excellent, excellent. Squid did see the fish frog. Yay! It was adorable. Yay! Yes, Squid. Squid screenshots my my sketches for me. Ugh. Squid, I'm being bullied. I'm being beaten up on my own stream. Look at that, look at that! I am being assaulted and mugged by my own mod on my own stream, and the rest of my mods encourage and enable this disgusting behaviour. So I'm just gonna pursue myself with M&Ms. At least I have M&Ms. Fuck you all. I have so many M&Ms, and they're all mine. And I'm not sharing them. Except maybe with Dumpy. Dumpy can have an M&M. Okay. Dumpy's little feet are the same size as M&M's. This is amazing. Look at this. Dumpy's little toe beans are M&M sized. I'm not gonna eat the Pete's. The eyes are also M&M sized. I'm not gonna eat the Pete's, but that just amuses me. I'm just gonna squish the Pete's instead. Squish, squish. Squish the little dumpy toe beans. Squish, squish. Dumpy's so warm. Do not imagine stealing Skits' Milo. Stealing Skits' Milo will make Skits extra, extra, super duper sad. Like, so very, very sad. Like, sad puppy sad. Do not steal my Milo. I need my Milo for Miloing. There we go, that's better. Spotty, what would you even do with my Milo if you stole it? What would you do with all my stolen Milo? Oh, I need to stop scrunching. Unscrunch. Unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. Oxygen. That's a whole mob line there. Whoopsies. Oh well. Excuse me. No, can't taste the soup anymore. Sad face. Gloat I have your mind. I mean, apart from gloating that you have my Milo, what would you do with the Milo that you have stolen from me? And before you say something like, I would eat your Milo, please keep in mind that that is my Milo. And I eat my Milo straight out of the can sometimes with a spoon, and I do double dip. Just so you know. Just in this, in the name of full transparency. I feel like that is important information. This Wraithbone is just not wanting to cover very well. I probably put a little bit too much medium into it last time I topped it up. Oh well, just means more layers. What was that? Oh. That was my Fitbit telling me to move because I have not taken any steps whatsoever this hour, but you know what, Fitbit, I'm ignoring you. You do not have all the facts, and the fact is that I am streaming, and I don't want to get up. So, Weirdling is airbrushing at the moment. Amy is working on YouTube art stuff. What is everybody else doing at this point tonight? Let me live vicariously through you. Being a lump. That is a very, very important oh, what's the word? Priority. A squid must lump regularly for squid's continued good health. A squid needs adequate lump time to recharge. Alright, that's Facebook. Lumping is not the same as prawning, no. Squid, you had better unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. You better be lumping, you know, with good posture. Otherwise I'll make sad faces at you. Ooh! Yay! You're being a lump with good posture? Excellent! Excellent! I am about to be a skitten sitting cross-legged because my tailbone needs a break. Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Oof, there we go. That's better. Whew. Alright. Spotty, have you unprawned? Or is Spotty currently a prawn cracker? Dumpy has retreated. I don't know whether it's a good or bad thing for Dumpy that I don't actually have much of a bosom. But either way. Sometimes Dumpy just, you know, needs to retreat from view to get warm. And that's okay. I do not judge Dumpy for that. Camera shy. For legal reasons I won't answer. Spotty, Spotty, dearest, darlingest, spottiest shark, please stop being a prawn cracker. Dearest, darlingest Spotty, please unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. Look after your spine, it's the only spine you'll have. But yes, I do not blame Dumpy for being a little bit camera shy. You know, Dumpy sometimes needs a break from being visible on screen, especially after I've just, you know, squished him on screen. Or Dumpy could just be cold, you know? Dumpy could just be cold, even though he is a dumpster on fire. Are you still wet? Bastard, you are still wet. How? Yeah, lumps. Aha, I knew there was a book I was forgetting. It's the one in this bloody waste. Dumpy has one little eye peeking out so you can keep an eye on things. Okay. We're at least starting to look like we're getting some coverage with the fucking wraith bone in some areas. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're making progress. God, the wraith bone's gonna take even fucking longer than the bloody Gracier did. Oh well. We'll get there eventually. Just gotta keep working at it. Alright, I think that's actually it for... Oh no, I completely forgot the back side of some of these fucking parchment strips. Screaming internally. And they are visible, so I do need to do them. I mean, they're not super visible, but they are still visible. Covering up the red is gonna take forever. Oh well. Oh well. Better to notice now than much later in the process. Alright, let that layer dry. Oxygen. Oh, and that sounds like it is time for violence. Let's see if I can remember to not forget this Stream Raiders this time. Yeah, murder! Oh. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Three, two, one. Go forth. Oh, I did not end up with the fire aura, damn it. I was one square too far away. Sad face. Oh well. I'm still contributing. How floofy am I now? Getting better, getting better. I think my hair is pretty much mostly dry now. Oh, this could take a while. It's like nobody's doing any damage. There we go. There we go. Finally. Good grief. Tall Canadian has been holding his own down there. Oh no! Tall Canadian held the line. Excellent work. Excellent work, dear friends. Most kills, Squid Sprinkles. Most assists, Amy. Hell yeah, look at you go. Amy, me, Squid, Nano Puddin, Canadian, Stacey Pancakes, Weirdling, Flynn, and Prince Litho. Great success, great success. Squid Sprinkles, congratulations on your prize. Yay! Alright, I need 2 archers and... Oh, hey, boss fight. Boss fight. Come on. Fucking laggy ass piece of shit. There we go. Did a lot that time. You contribute to every single fight, Amy. We are always very, very glad to see you in these fights. No matter what you contribute. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna start there. Alright. Place your units, dear friends. Place those units. Let's get some vibing going, just in case people need battle plans. There we go. Alright. Oh, my elbows. Oh, my elbows. Oof. Back to painting. Back to painting. Hopefully, previous layers of Wraithbone have fully dried by now. Floppy, 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 flop. Where is Nate? And where is Mittens? They are definitely being missed. That layer dry, and then I can do another layer of that, hopefully. What else needs touching up? Oxygen. Ugh. I do not have my arms in the right place, but that's okay. Sometimes I just don't want to put my elbows on the table. I just have to remember to sit up properly while I'm doing so. Or while I'm not doing so, rather. Spotty! Thank you very much for the bits and the wake up. What are you up to right now, Spotty, apart from, you know, giving everybody a heart attack? Just watching. Fair enough, fair enough. Watching and committing crimes. And judging. Okay, okay. I think one more coat and back there, and then we can move on. showing through quite so much anymore. Alright. Oh, the bone on this one is going to take forever. Let's put this little dude back before I forget. There we go. Oh. Yay, I think I've achieved today's maximum floof. Maximum floof. Oh, no, this way, this way. I always get confused on camera. There we go. Alright. Wait, did I? I did not. God damn it. Forgot to actually wick the moisture out of my brush before I put it in the paint. Good work, me. Oh well, at least I realized before I actually put it onto the model. Okay. All the spines and teeth on this guy are gonna drive me absolutely fucking bonkers. I can tell already that I am going to lose my tiny little potato mind while trying to do the wraith bone on this dude. Trying to get my eyes to focus on the one singular spine that I'm trying to work on. Holy crap. Doing my head in. Doing my poor tiny potato brain in. Unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. If you're doing stuff with your hands, make sure you take a break, stretch out your wrists and your forearms. I should be following my own advice, but you know, I just loaded my brush with paint, so give me a minute. I definitely do need to stretch my forearms out. I can feel that. So once I'm done with this brush load, I do need to at least do my forearm stretches if nothing else. That's better. Painting things in the right direction definitely helps. I know right now I'm painting more with medium and water than actual pigment, but oh well. Still good to get that first initial thin coat down. Alright, now. Okay, forearm stretches. Let's make sure I've got enough room. Whew. Dumpy's probably going to go for another dive while I'm doing these, but that's okay. Oh. Let's make sure I'm doing it at the right level. There we go. And then turn them around, pull them back in. Oh, that's better. That's a stretch I can feel. Whew. And then spread things a little bit. Really feel the tendons and ligaments and everything in the forearms in here. Whew. There we go. Gotta look after the meat suit. Look after the meat suit, and the meat suit will look after you, hopefully. There we go, that's a bit better. Moisten. Hydrate or dihydrate? Okay. Where were we? This dude. Wait, were we? Yes, spines. That's right. Bloody hell. Oh, and Dumpy has full on disappeared. Come here, Dumpy. There we go. There we go. Maybe I should tighten this a bit more. There we go. Very, very important that Dumpy is able to judge my painting. Oh boy, all these teeth. And I can feel my hair hitting the camera. Again, always fun. I don't know why, but this song is making me want to play Subnautica again. Not even a Subnautica song. But that's where my brain went. Oh well. Subnautica will have to wait until I'm done with Tears of the Kingdom. Which will be a while. It will definitely be a while until I am done with Tears of the Kingdom. I'll let that first layer dry before I try to go over any of it again. I think I'm getting this song mixed up with another song because I keep expecting a certain like bass kick that just hasn't happened yet. So it feels very weird. I'm just like waiting and it hasn't happened. I'm like, is this even the right song, or am I getting similar sounding songs mixed up? Which is entirely possible. Yeah, I think I was getting songs mixed up because the bass kick I was expecting never actually happened. Now I'm kind of disappointed. Oh well. Unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. Have a snack, have a moisten. Amy, make sure you sit up. Stretch that spine out. Stretch those wrists and forearms. Do not draw until you are in pain. That is a terrible idea. Make sure you take breaks, look after yourself. This goes for everyone. Look after those meat suits. You are? Excellent, excellent. I am very glad to hear that, Amy. Proud of you. I am proud of you for taking breaks. Spotty, I don't remember. Did you take your meds? Oh, hey, more teeth. More teeth! Ow, elbows. Gonna take my night meds? Excellent, excellent. Take those night meds. Alright, trying to get the first coat on all the bone stuff before I start doing the second coat on bone stuff I've already done, because otherwise I get confused and I forget stuff. And also lets previous coats dry for a bit longer before I do the next coat. Oh, that one had too much water in it. I like sitting cross-legged, it's a lot easier on my tailbone, but oh man, my knees are not a fan of sitting cross-legged for too long, which is very annoying, because it's so much easier on my tailbone. This chair is also not particularly optimized for sitting cross-legged, which is annoying. Right, don't rub off on you bastard. BRB, no worries, buddy. Let that layer dry. Little ones on the hand there, we've got a big spike over the arm here. Back, need to clean the airbrush? No worries, Wordling, welcome back. Welcome back. How went the airbrushing? Cleaning the airbrush is one of the reasons why I don't airbrush. Took it apart for the first time, so that was scary. Oof, yeah. Yeah. Taking the airbrush apart for the first time is definitely concerning. And you're like trying to remember where everything was to start with so that you can hopefully put it all back in the right place once you assemble it, and hope you don't fuck it up. But I'm sure you did just fine, Riddling. Oh no! Curses. Oh well, whatever. I'll get cleaned up later. Okay, have I gotten all the bony bits for the first layer? I think so. Oh no, wait, the wrist. That's right, I had to do the fucking wrist up here first. Yes, okay. was just like, wait, is that actually just his thumb? But no, he's got a proper thumb there. He's got an actual real thumb that hasn't mutated. He just has a bone spike growing out of his wrist that kind of looks like it should be the thumb from this side, but it is not. Too much water in my brush again, god damn it. Sometimes the paper towel just doesn't quite wick out enough. It's very irritating. Oh, and that sounds like the battle horn. So let's take that opportunity to clean that out and do some violence. Ooh, 17 units. Let's see who placed this time. Alright. Oh, I want pancakes. I want pancakes and pudding now. Oh my gosh. Oh, getting a pick. Hell yeah! Picture! Oh, thank you very much for feeding Mixie the steak. Mixie appreciates the om nom. Om nom nom nom. Alright. Oh, I should stop sitting cross-legged now. Tailbone. Oh, my thighs.
Big Leaf Wordling says, nom 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 flesh of the unholy.
Indeed. Wait, shit, are we all dead? Oh, oh. Is this flying rogue going to save the battle for us? Stacy Pancakes, your flying rogue just saved the battle for us. Woo! Most kills, Stacy Pancakes. Most assists, Amy. Hell yeah. Stacy, Amy, me, Vindex, Spotty, Weirdling, Canadian, and Nano Puddin'. Great success. Canadian and Vindex, congratulations on your prizes. Oh wow. I love fights where a flying rogue saves the day because whatever enemies are left can't target flying units. Anyway, boss defeated. Great work. Yeah, we got time for one more fight. We got time for one more. Oh, hang on. Let's see. We got a green. Oh, there's no blue chest. That's alright, we probably wouldn't get to it before the event ends anyway. Yeah, this event is going to end before we get back to stream, but oh well! At least we got that last boss fight in. Alright, and I get to place my second archer. Yay! Quest! Alright. Vibes have been placed. Reward has been collected. I should use those crystals. Before the event ends. Come on, you laggy piece of shit. Checklist. Not like I want you to be back or anything. Still early days. Like the colours are sort of blocked in. I will definitely have a look. Give me a minute. There we go. Oh hey, yay! Fairy scrolls! I should be able to upgrade my fairy now. I think, maybe. Yes. Oh, but I'm trying to get to 1,000 gold. Am I? I'll save the fairy upgrade for later. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's check out the Whippy Whips. Oh, come on, load, you fucking... Oh, Discord is lagging. Discord is doing a big lag. Discord is doing a great big fucking laggy lag. Oh, there we go. Beholder! I am also liking these colours. Whirling. These are gonna be some exciting, interesting colours, I think. Let's open these up to show them off. Hell yeah! Magenta and teal. And then a green tongue. What colour are you planning on doing the saliva goop? Yeah, that's looking very cool so far, Weirdling. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I do really like the purple and the teal. Teal? I'm pretty sure that's teal. Close enough to teal. The purple around the edges and the magenta and then the... Because it's not quite aqua. I don't know if I'd call it aqua. Turquoise? Turquoise. Maybe it's turquoise. Not aqua though. I don't think it's quite blue enough for aqua. Words, there's too many of them. Colors, there's too many of them. But yeah, that's looking very cool so far, Weirdling. Vanas, Vanas. Not sure, any suggestions? I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what colour you're going to be doing the rest of the beholder? Or is that going to stay black? I think finish off the rest of the beholder first, and then we'll see what colours might work for the saliva. But yeah, no, it's coming along very nicely. I'm looking forward. Apparently a dark jade. Ooh, okay. No, I wouldn't have called it jade. It's not green enough for jade. It's a little too blue for jade. To be fair, I mixed in a white to get it brighter. Ooh, okay. I don't know, I still wouldn't call it jade. Like, the white shouldn't tip it that much into the blue and away from the green. Because to me, jade is very much more a green. This is not a... It's a bluey green? It's not green enough to be jade for me. Like, it's more turquoise, I think. Discord, what the fuck is wrong with you? I am now seeing your post in the Whips box, Weirdling, 3 times. I think Discord had a bit of a fart. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, looking forward to seeing the progress on that. Heading bed. Ooh, 2 AM, yes, yes, go the fuck to sleep, Amy. Thank you very much for hanging out and lurking with us. I definitely look forward to seeing more photos of your thing, art. But yes, go sleep, Amy. Go sleep. You have a most excellent night, and I will catch you later. Tailbone. Bollocks. Bone. Dem bones, dem bones, dem funky bones, dem bones, dem bones, dem funky bones, dem bones. I love that heart, by the way. The blue and the purple with the sparkles. Fuck yeah. Exquisite. I approve. Jade. Was it that one? I have too many paints. That's a mood. Alright, let's have a look. Loading, loading, loading. Yeah. Hard to tell from a photo of a bottle. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've just got a different idea of what actual jade looks like. But that is not a colour that I would think jade honestly. Like, I can kind of see it, but still a little bit too much on the blue side, I think, in my opinion, to really be jade, but I could be wrong. It could just be, you know, screen calibrations. Fairly sure it's that one. Yeah, it looks like the right color, especially if you added white to what you were using. But yeah, I still wouldn't really think of it as jade personally myself. But, you know, maybe it looks different in person. Maybe it's just my screen calibration that's throwing things off. Who knows? I sure as hell do not know. I apparently completely missed one side of this spike when I was doing the first coat, which is very annoying. Now that's going to be all uneven. It does look good. It is a nice colour. It's a very nice colour. And at the end of the day, the names that we call colours are not really very important. Yeah, it's pretty. Exactly, it's pretty. I've learned about Pantone swatches and such. Yeah. Ah, Pantone. How could your meds have gone walkabout spotty? Alright, where did you have them last? And what are some places where you would have put them? Let's see if we can find your meds. Because you should be taking your meds. And if somebody else has taken your meds, that is bad. That is not good. And I will fight them. Oh, Dumpy. My hair doesn't just go floof when it dries, it goes curly as well as floofy, which is highly entertaining. Alas, as soon as I comb my hair I lose all the little curls and it just sort of goes wavy instead. But we get some curls for a little bit. Spotty, you should be taking your meds. Even if you think you'll be fine, you shouldn't be risking it. If you know, or if you think you know where they are, go take your meds. Right, is that a spike or is that a cloth crease? Okay, no, that looks like it's not a spike. Fuck's sake. Dude, you have too many spikes. get the bone on this dude finished before the end of the stream. How much longer do I have? 17 and a bit minutes. We shall see. We shall see. They will move just to come over to dinner. Ah. Well, if you have a good idea of where they're going to be, Spotty, you should go take your meds before you forget. And then once you've taken your meds, you can put them back to where they should be. Or at least put them somewhere where you won't lose them again. You know, look after future you. Do something nice for future you. Yeah, see, even Weirdling agrees with me. Take your meds, Spotty. Gotta look after you. I'm sure you could get your meds without waking anybody up. But also I understand not wanting to wake anyone up. Then Orc Slayer will be fine, I hope. The meds are likely in the room with the sleeping people. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, I suppose. Oh well. Make sure you get plenty of sleep tonight then, Spotty. Don't stay up too late. difference between the grey sear and the raised bone even particularly visible on camera? Vaguely? Kind of? A little bit? Not much though. You will just have to take my word for it that there is a difference between the grey sear and the raised bone. Even if the camera doesn't like picking it up.
What a dank sound. What is that? It is over here.
Yes. Yes, you better take your meds tomorrow, Spotty, or else Squid will be sad. And we do not want a sad Squid.
What a dank sound. What is that?
I am agreeing with you, weirdly. I am 100% agreeing with you. Alright, we are getting close to the end of stream, so who is on for us to raid tonight? That is definitely something we should be thinking about sooner rather than later. Let me see Squid and Skits' streams. Because Squid is a very, very busy person. But you still don't want to make Squid sad, Spotty. Because I will know, and I will tell Squid, and then Squid will be sad, and then I will tell you that Squid is sad. Alki has dog cam back in. It's been a while since I've rated Alki, actually. So yeah. If Alki is on, let's go harass him. Because I don't think I've rated him for a hot minute. Or maybe I'm thinking of Vanity. I don't know. Either way, I'm pretty sure I haven't rated Alki for a while, so we'll go give him some lurv. And by lurv I mean, you know, bullying. Or at least I'll dump you guys on him to bully him while I fuck off and have a midnight snack. And you know, do post-stream meat suit maintenance stuff. Even though it doesn't look a whole lot like it, progress has been made. Progress has been made. And that actually was not quite as bad as I was expecting it to be. Maybe because most of these spikes are fairly thin, so there's not actually a whole huge amount of coverage needed. Well, I am going to have to do some cleanup at some point because I keep slipping and making a mess. But that's okay. That's what this base coating stage is all about. Making a mess and then cleaning it up. You won't remember to ask me. Squid? Squid. Dearest darling is Squid. Please remind me tomorrow to ask Spotty to make sure that he's taken his meds, so then I can update you, Squid, on whether or not Spotty has taken his meds. That's a bit better. That was a little loose before.
Scurry within, scurry without.
Very sus. Super sus. But yeah, Spotty is not taking his meds tonight because his meds are apparently in a room where a bunch of other people are sleeping and he doesn't want to wake them up, which, you know, fair. So Weirdling and I are trying to make sure that Spotty remembers to take his meds tomorrow instead, and also, you know, doesn't stay up too late and actually gets some decent rest tonight instead of staying up till buttfuck in the morning. So we are bullying Spotty into self-care. This is an excellent plan. Of course it is. Yay! Squid will remind me. So there you go, Spotty. You better remember to take your meds in the morning. Otherwise, Squid will be super, super sad. And we don't want that. We only want happy Squid, we do not want sad Squid. Squid is not allowed to be sad. No sads for Squid. Only cuddles. Only tentacle abomination hugs. Alright, 4.5 minutes. Cool. And I'm actually done with the bone on this guy. 4.5 minutes early. Nice. I do need to pick one first though. I'm sure you will be able to manage, Spotty. And let's face it, I'm not gonna wake up before noon. So you've got till noon to pick up your meds and take your meds. Squid might wake up earlier, but you know I won't be awake before like 11:30 at the very earliest. So as long as you take your meds by noon, you'll be safe. Probably. Unless I end up having one of my days where I, you know, wake up at 9 and can't actually get back to sleep again. In which case you're fucked. Scree, tail wag. Hey Weirdling, could you please do me a little bit of a favour and post the skits flames followed by that lovely wagging tail for me, please? I just want to see what it looks like. And I can't remember if you've done it before, so I need to see it again. Or, you know, anybody else who has access to the, to that sparkly waggy tail react, emote, emoji, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just want to see it with the skits flame emote. Not the emote I was talking about, Spotty, but I do appreciate your contribution. Anyway, time for the last stream raiders of the night. Just let me finish up this brush load of paint. And then we will go raid Alchemist. Because we have not, or at least I have not, harassed Alki for a hot minute. It does have a tail, yes, you are very correct, but also you didn't actually put it after the skits flame emoji. Which is the important part. Thank you, Spotty. Thank you. I appreciate your contribution. This dude has some very cool horns. I think my brush is going to run out of paint before I run out of horn, unfortunately. Oh well. That's what next stream is for. At least we got the two characters out of the way with that. Oh my gosh, rainbow chickens! Very cool. Alright. Okay, let's get that stream raider started. Where's my mouse gone? There's my mouse. Ah, pins and needles! Pins and needles! Fucking fuck. Piss, shit, fart, fire. Alright, here we go. Oh, my tailbone. Oof, 16 versus 60. Oh, this could hurt. This could maybe hurt a little bit. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we got this. None of us have died yet. Holy shit. Go us. An amazing battle there. An excellent end to the night. Most kills Amy, most assists Squid. Fuck yeah. Amy, Weirdling, Stacy Pancakes, Squid Sprinkles, Tall Canadian, Spotty, a Chiron, Dragon, me, and Thrashard. Great success. Weirdling, congratulations on your prize. Fucking rigged. Okay. I am going to get that quest reward before I forget. Yay. Okay. And 1,000 gold. Ends before my next stream, so I'm not going to worry about it, which means I get to level up my fairy. Yes! Happy Monday, Spotty. It is indeed fucking Monday. Yay! Had to think about that for a minute there. Moist. Alright, okay. Stream raiders can now fuck off. Welcome back, Flynn. You are just in time for me to wrap up. Just gotta cleanse my brushy brush, and then we are going to go raid Alchemist tonight, I think, if he's on. I haven't actually looked yet. I am merely trusting Spotty, which in hindsight could possibly potentially be a mistake, but no, I am going to trust. I am going to trust Spotty when he says that Alki is on. How are you, Flynn? How was your walk or run or whatever with Kiki? With the Keekster? Are you stinky? Have you worked out all Kiki's yayas? Or is she still full of yayas? Only in certain things, Spotty. Not all things, just certain things. I am selective with what I trust you with, Spotty. There we go, Alchemist is on. Yay! Oh, alright, what am I doing? Stream manager, setting up raid. That is what I am doing. Alright, so we are going to go raid Alchemist models. Trail is very nice, hell yeah! Past couple of trailers in my condo complex. Thought I was walking a rabbit. What, because Kiki was bouncing, or just because of the size of Kiki's ears? Or a combination of both? 'Cause, wow. Also, just the idea of walking a rabbit is actually really, really fucking funny. Oh, the ears. Yeah, that makes sense. Kiki still hasn't grown into her ears, has she? Anyway, final squish squish from Dumpy for tonight. Squish, 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 squish. Anyway, so yes, we are going to go raid Alchemist. I'm going to assume that everybody here is already following Alchemist, but if you're not, make sure you go give him a follow. And yeah, thank you very much everyone for hanging out with me tonight. Super appreciated, as always. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and hopefully I'll see you guys all next stream. Mwah. And now we play the waiting for the Aussie lag to catch up game. Yay, Aussie lag.